Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Ferdy. Ferdy is from Belgium. So let's see what Ferdy has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Ferdy, how are you?
I'm fine.
So tell me, how's your day today?
Well, my day has been very busy. I'm just working on a song. I'm a musician,
Uh-huh.
which is quite clear if you see this and that.
Wow.
And um, and I also prepared this meeting. I made something for you, a jingle for you. Your name is William, and now listen to this.
That's amazing. Wow. Thank you. Amazing. So Ferdy, tell me where you're from.
I live in Belgium,
Mm-hmm.
and I was born in the Netherlands.
Okay.
But by the turn of the century, I met a woman on the internet, not in a dating site, but in a chat box. And purely by what she said, I fell madly in love with her. So in 2002, I moved to Belgium. We got married and we were happy for 19 years until the very minute she died.
Wow. That's amazing. Oh wow, I love the love story.
Well, the love story is even more special than you think because in that chat box, uh, on a certain day, she said that she was just uh, returning home. She had a little stroll around the neighborhood, but she took a wrong turn, and so it took a little longer. And I asked her, "Do your feet hurt now?" She said, "No, I'm in a wheelchair," with a smiley. And then I thought, well, if you see the humor in that, why should I have a problem with it?
Oh my God, I love that, Ferry. Oh wow, that's amazing. Beautiful. Oh wow.
And the same muscular disease that caused her to be in a wheelchair was also the cause of her death.
Oh wow.
She lived to be 58 years, so that's quite amazing because usually they don't live that long.
That's incredible. Oh wow. And she was from Belgium.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, she was born in this house where I still live now.
That's amazing. That's incredible. And where's about in Netherlands you are from?
I was born in Amsterdam, a
Uh-huh.
tourist city. I learned my first English words when I was 4. That's why I'm fluent in English.
Uh-huh.
And well, as a matter of fact, I'm glad I live in Belgium now. I don't want to go back.
So tell me, what was the biggest joy of growing up in Amsterdam?
Well, I'm not someone who goes out. I don't like that. I have a lot of things that I like to do, but usually in the house I make music, I make a puppet series, and I also make websites. And that's something that brings us to the next subject because after my wife died, not right away, of course, but after a while, I started to think about a new relationship.
Uh-huh.
And well, you can't imagine what I saw on dating sites. I mean, I'm over 60.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, this week I'll be 69.
Amazing.
And as all the dating sites say it's free to sign up. Well, on quite a lot of dating sites, full, I was well bombarded with messages from profiles showing pictures of very beautiful young women saying how interesting they find me, and I had to pay before I could answer. Well, I'm not falling for that. That's obviously fake.
Yes, for sure.
And then I got the idea to use my talent of making websites to make a website that is totally free, a dating site, of course, that is totally free and also all-inclusive. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay, cis or trans, handicapped or not, thinking of my wife, of course. Everyone 18 plus can register and has a chance on finding a perfect date.
That's amazing. Wow. And what's the name of your dating app website?
It's the name is Inclusive Dating.
Uh-huh.
The URL is superurl.nl/inclusive-dating. Well, I'll send it to you in a minute. Well, after the meeting, I will send it to you. Then you can display it in the picture or even in the description of the video.
That's amazing. Wow, I love the idea. That's for sure a great idea. Based on your, personal experience that you had, this idea just came up, and that's amazing.
Oh,
Love
yes.
it.
And I thought quite a bit out of the box because, well, you may know how dating sites usually work. Well,
Yep.
mine doesn't work like that. My
Uh-huh.
dating site is made up in such a way that a bad date has very little chance because a lot of questions are asked. One of them is, are you a man or a woman or non-binary or whatever you can fill in. Then
Yeah.
there is, how do you identify? If that's not the same, then you are flagged as trans. Because another question later on is, do you allow a date with a trans person? If you are trans and someone says, no, I don't want to date a trans person, you won't even see each other's profile.
Yeah.
The same goes, there is a question, do you smoke? There are 3 answers, yes, or no, but I don't mind if my date smokes, or no, and I don't want a smoking date.
I
If
see.
someone else smokes and you say, I don't want to date with a smoker, you won't see each other's profile. And there are lots and lots more questions. It takes just about 15 to 20 minutes to answer all the questions.
Uh-huh.
And then you get a code, which you must send by email. You
Yeah.
don't log in with a password. Everything is done by email. Your email address is, in fact, your password.
Right. Interesting. Amazing. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. Okay. Welcome to Willam and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Run for questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, so during the interview, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can change and take another one, okay?
I know.
Amazing. First question is, what's the biggest prize you ever won?
Well, I play the national lottery. And right at the moment when I needed a new garage port, which was 2,000 euros, I won 2,000 euros in the lottery. So that was quite a coincidence.
For sure. And what did you do with this prize? Do you remember?
Well, I bought that garage door, which I needed because the old garage door was no good anymore.
Uh-huh. And where's about in Belgium are you based?
Just about 15 kilometers north of Brussels.
Okay, so not far from Brussels.
That's true.
I see.
There
I
are
see.
people who go to Brussels from here by bicycle. It can be done.
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, what's the most meaningful gift I've ever received?
The most meaningful gift I ever received. Um, Actually, I don't know if you can call it a gift, but
Okay.
when I moved here, together with my wife, I also got a mother-in-law. Now, usually you hear the most terrible stories about mothers-in-law. No, my mother-in-law was more like a mother to me than my own mother. She was one of the biggest gifts in my life.
Oh, that's sweet. Wow. And when you think about your wife who passed away, what's the best memory that comes to your mind when you think about her?
Well, one of the nice things about her was that she was always willing to participate in my music. Sometimes she sang with me.
Wow.
My sound studio is upstairs. She couldn't possibly come here, but then I recorded the accompaniment, or most of it. I took it down, I played it there, and she sang into the microphone of my camera. I took the camera upstairs and mixed her voice with the rest. And she was always willing to do that.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. That's great. Love this story. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, Ferdy, as you mentioned that you are a musician, so tell me how music came into your life. Tell me how your career started.
Well, actually, it started at birth. I mean, my parents both had a musical talent.
Okay.
So not only did I inherit that talent, but also I was born with very poor eyesight. I mean, if I take off my glasses, I'm practically blind. So my ears were got a lot more practice that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started, well, singing almost right away. I mean,
Wow.
I could sing quite well, not as well as I do now, of course, but when I was 4. And I always wanted to make music.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I saw a musical instrument, I tried it. And so I played a very little bit of piano by the time I was 6 or 7, I think.
Wow.
But
And your
it was
yeah.
in the 70s when I was a teenager when I started to really think about a career. And I started writing music. And I also sent my songs to record companies, but they always gave the same answer: it's not commercial enough. And
Wow,
after a
really?
while, in the 80s, it was, I thought, well, maybe they will think this is commercial enough. And I wrote the most terrible song that I could think of. I didn't send it, of course, but at that moment, I thought I will quit. And then in the 90s, I started again.
Yeah.
I bought digital recording equipment, and well, that gave me a lot more possibilities to make it sound better. Well, you
Wow.
just had a demonstration of it.
And your parents, when they saw that you had the talent of being a musician, they supported your career?
Not really. My parents divorced when I was 6, so I had hardly any contact with my father.
Okay.
And my mother, well, I won't say much about her. Let's keep it that way.
Of course. Of course.
But I have a stepbrother who is a very good friend of mine. He was my witness at my wedding.
Oh, wow. Incredible. And he's still back in Amsterdam.
Well, he lives north of Amsterdam.
I see. I see. Okay. Next question is, what makes you most proud?
Most proud? Well, maybe it's the fact that I try to do good. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if someone needs my help, I give it. Well, that's what my wife also did. That's what made us such a good couple. And I never charge anything for it. I mean, um, one of my Facebook friends wrote a text, and he would like music on it. I made the music, I sang it, I played it, I gave it to him. I didn't charge anything for it. I never do.
Wow. Saying that, what's the biggest joy of being Ferdy? What do you like the most about being you?
Well, I think being a musician is the most thing that the most important thing about me, I think.
Wow, very sweet. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Do you like dancing, Ferdy?
No. No, there is only one song in the world that can get me going, and that's Great Balls of Fire by Jerry Lee Lewis. Then I started dancing, but no other song can make me do it.
You are the one making songs, not dancing songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Next question is, tell us about your earliest memory in life.
Well, in most countries, there is one person that you call Saint Nicholas and Father Christmas. In Dutch culture, there are two different persons. Father Christmas we see at Christmas, and Saint Nicholas we see at the 5th of December, because in the Netherlands they celebrate Nicholas evening. As you know, the 6th of December is Nicholas Day.
Right.
Saint Nicholas visiting my house was my very first memory. I was 2 years and 1.5 months old then. I don't remember anything they did or said, but I still can see them standing against our wall.
That's interesting. Did you like Christmas growing up?
Do I like what?
Did you enjoy Christmas growing up?
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, Christmas is no fun if you are alone.
That's true. That's so true.
Ever since my wife died, I haven't celebrated Christmas.
Oh. Do you think you talk so dearly about your wife? Do you think one day you're going to meet her again?
Well, I don't believe in an afterlife. As a matter of fact, she gave me proof that there is no afterlife, because she never, ever broke a promise. And she said, after I die, I will come haunt you. Well, if there were an afterlife, she would have haunted me by now, but she didn't.
Oh, interesting. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me 3 names of 3 artists that you always be inspired by for your music. 3 names.
Well, 3 names. Well, first there is a Dutch artist, Peter Schaap. I covered several of his songs.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, once I worked together with him, because he liked the way I covered his songs, and I also made video clips of them, which he never did. And one day he said on Facebook that he found an old cassette tape with songs from the time before he got famous, and anyone who wanted them, they could send some money, and he would send a CD of it. And I said, well, okay, I like it, but I need the IBAN code instead of his plain bank number, because it goes by international banking. He said, well, I will send it to you, no charge. And I have a surprise. And then he said, there is this one song, it's called Sail On, that I would like to bring before the footlights. And he asked me to make a video clip of it.
Wow.
Well, I did, but I made 2 versions, one with his single voice and one guitar, and one with more accompaniment and backing vocals by me. And he was very glad about it. He died this year, and after he died, I took another song from this same CD and I did the same thing again. I put some extra accompaniment and some backing vocals on it.
It's amazing. Oh, wow.
So that's number 1. Number 2, Enya.
Okay.
This Irish singer, Enya. As a matter of fact, sometimes I arrange my songs, and I also do cover songs. I arrange them so that they sound like Enya.
Uh-huh.
except that there is a male voice instead of a female voice, but the instrumentation is just like Enya.
Wow.
Number 3. Now that is the very difficult one. Number 3. As a matter of fact, it's a tie between 3 groups. That is Humphrey Singers, the Beach Boys, and the Seekers. Their perfect harmony in many vocals is what I also do. Well, you heard it again. I sang 8 voices to make that jingle.
Wow. Amazing. Can you play the jingle again? I loved it. Please.
Yeah, sure. Willam.
God, it's amazing. Wow. Thank you. Next question is, what is the most beautiful thing someone has ever done for you?
Well, I had a neighbor a long time ago. He was an Irishman. He lived in the Netherlands. He spoke Dutch without an accent. And he helped me on several occasions. And the most important thing was he helped me buy a house.
Wow.
He pointed out how to go about it. He did many things for me. And as a matter of fact, this same man was a bit of a problem, because when I was about to get married, I thought, now who do I ask for my witness? Him or my stepbrother? Well, this Nicholas French died half a year before the wedding, so I didn't have to make a choice. My stepbrother was my witness.
Wow. What's the meaning of life for you, Ferdy, when you think about life?
I try to do good to others, and I hope others will try to do good for each other. As a matter of fact, when I help someone, I don't want a reward. I always say, now you have to help 2 other people, and you have to tell them both to help 2 other people again. In this way, maybe we can make something of the world.
I love the idea, Ferdy. Oh my God, it's such a great idea. I love that. Imagine people taking this idea right now and just spreading around. I love that. That's amazing. Wow. Thanks for sharing. Last question, ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Last one. Before the last question, Ferdy, tell me what music has taught you.
I do very many different musical styles, and well, when I'm happy, I make happy music. When I'm sad, I make sad music. It reflects my mood most of the time. And well, music is my exhaust pipe, as we say that. When I want to show emotions, I do it through music.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Last question is, what does money mean to you?
What money means to me?
Yeah.
Well, it is necessary to live. You can't do without it. But well, if I needed more money than I have now, I would charge for everything I do. I don't need it. I have enough to live, and I'm happy with it.
Do you believe that money can bring happiness?
Well, no. Let me say it this way. Money alone can never bring happiness. You need friends, you need love, you need people around you, or animals around you. I mean, a dog can be a good friend, a cat can be a good friend, whatever, but money alone can never bring you happiness. You need it to live, but that's it.
Totally agree with you. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to say one word, and just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with family.
Family. People together.
Money.
Necessary.
Fear.
Height.
Really?
Vertigo.
Life.
Worth living.
Love.
Everything.
Religion.
Not for me.
Sex.
Enjoy.
Politics.
Evil.
Friendship.
Good.
Desire.
I can't think of anything, sorry.
Okay, not a problem. Regrets.
I've had a few.
Okay, success.
I hope for it.
Wish.
I wish for a better world.
Happiness.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
I like it. One word for Amsterdam.
Traffic jam. The whole
One,
city is one big traffic jam.
one word for Belgium.
Nice.
One word for musician.
If I meet a musician, I hope it's a friend. So one word for a musician could be friend.
Wow. If you could define your website, your dating website in one word, what that would be?
In one word.
Yeah.
Togetherness.
I like that. And the last one now, one word for music.
Happiness.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend. Define Ferdy in one positive and one negative word only. What your best friend would say about you?
I think he would say the positive side of me is that I'm reliable. If I do a promise, then I will move heaven and earth to keep it. My bad side would be if I'm not 100% sure of being right, then I will not discuss anything. So when I go into a discussion, they always say, "Oh, you always want to be right." No, I only want to be right if I'm right.
Interesting. Let's play now, Ferdy and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Before you ask me the question, in the beginning of the interview, you mentioned that your birthday is very soon, yeah? So my question for you is, do you like celebrating birthdays, or you just see as a regular day? How do you see it?
Oh, I like celebrating birthdays, yes.
How are you going to celebrate your birthday this year?
Well, my sister-in-law invited me to her house, and her husband is a very good cook, so I'm looking forward to it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Ferdy, you can ask me a question now.
If you could have one superpower, which one would it be?
What a great question. What a great question. You know what? If I had a superpower, Ferdy, I would go, if I had a superpower to go around the world and touching every head of every closed-minded person to open up, you know, I think that would be a superpower. Imagine if I would go around, you know, those people that they, for one reason or another, they have this closed-minded where they don't have this approach about life, about being open-minded and accepting as well. I think if I had the superpower of touching their heads, you know, just to open their minds, to be more understanding, to be more, you know, compassionate about others, I think that would be the best superpower I would have for sure.
Okay.
Good one. Did you enjoy the interview, Ferdy?
Well, yes, I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so kind and so sweet as well. And, you know, accept my invitation. I think it's amazing to see passionate people here on the show expressing their passion about through music, through arts, you know, through business as well. I think it's great to have, you know, to see creativity people around the globe. So thanks again for taking the time. Thanks for being so kind and sweet and accepting the invitation as well. Thank you. Appreciate. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Well, not only through my dating site, but also on Facebook, I meet some amputees. And there is a saying, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And I changed it into, if life gives you an amputation, make it an amplification.
Wow, that's incredible. Amazing, amazing. Thanks again. Regards to your friends and to your family. Enjoy your birthday. Which day is going to be?
The 18th of October. I
18th
was
of...
born on the day when Chuck Berry turned 30.
Wow, wow, amazing. So I wish you all the best. I hope you have a good meal on your birthday, okay? And enjoy, okay? It was a pleasure having you on the show, okay? Take care. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like,